Hey guys, Shinchi42 here. So in this video, me and Reverse Cross are going to do some exhibition game for you, and we're gonna see who's going to win. So we're both gonna drop our alliance tag. So there's not gonna be any buff from the alliance, and the only thing that's gonna matter is the technology that we have, how much of a different technology we have, and the commanders that we have. And it's gonna be quite fun to see this battle, and this is going to be the first time I'm going to show you guys some expedition type of battles in this channel. So let's see, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So the troops that he has is Scipio Africanus, and we've set the troops to 12,000 infantry, 6,000 archers, and 12,000 cavalry units. So I am going to send a unit to him, and let's see who is going to win. So I will put my Joan of Arc, and you know what? I'm going to put Lohar instead, and let's see if I could actually win. So my spearmen would be, say, 20,000 units, right? Oh, sorry, let me double check. So 12,000 units, 6,000 and 12. It's 12, 6, 12. So let's go ahead and try it out. And put Lohar. So we're putting Lohar because he has this overwhelming force. So I want to see how durable I can be. So let's clear this out and put 12,000 here. 12,000 and 6,000. So I have a total of 30,000 units. Let's camp there real quick. Let me double check so I don't mess up. 12,000, 6,000, and 12,000. So here we go. We're going to start to battle. Let's see who is going to win. This is a pretty controlled environment, and we're just gonna base on who is gonna be who's going to have the better combos for their commanders. So he actually has a legendary hero on his side, and I just have two epic commanders here. And looks like it's pretty even out. We have the same amount of troops. I guess it all depends on your technology as well. But I guess for now we'll see who is actually going to win. Will my Joan of Arc last and win against the Scipio Africanus with Cow? So my build right now is full defense. I think I am going to lose. So this is interesting. Let's see if I can actually win. I feel like my health bar is a lot lower than his health bar already. So this is, we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to lose. So he might have a better technology than me, or having a Cow as a commander really is going to make a lot of difference in this battle. So also Scipio Africanus is a pretty good commander, pretty strong. So you guys can see I am losing, but this is a great way to learn. You have to learn from this exhibition, and you got to keep practicing this way and find the best combo for you. Okay. So I guess my fight till the end, I don't know if it's gonna kick in, and it should, you know, last me a little bit longer here and be able to fight it really close. I'd be surprised if I win. Very surprised if I do. I'm out. I'm gonna be out soon. Oops. There we go. And he has a level 33 Scipio, so he probably will have a little bit better talent tree for that one, of course. So as you can see, there is the severely wounded, 4,431, and he has 4,230, and my slightly wounded so far is going to be higher than his. Let's look at the troop buffs. Of course, he has a better infantry units because he probably has that leader path as well. Surprisingly, I have a higher cavalry and archer and siege, but I still lost. So I wonder if this might have contributed a lot. It says direct damage to one's 800 damage factor, and target decrease its attack at 25%. So I wonder if this really contributed a lot to the loss of the battle. So here is the second round. I lost the first round. This time I'm going to use a Lancelot and Joan of Arc combo, and my Lancelot actually is full skilled for his skill number 1 and level 4 in this skill number 3. So let's see if we can survive this time. So let's see if we with this combo. We have the same units again, so 12,000 infantry units, 12,000 cavalry units, and 6,000 archers. So this is pretty fair. The only difference that's going to matter is if he has a better technology or I have a better technology. Scipio seems to be pretty strong. He has to have he has two more levels ahead of me, so I may have to upgrade Joan of Arc the next round to see if I can increase some of my talent tree. He seems to be pretty strong. So hopefully that skill of Lancelot will make me at least durable. And but the fight right now, the battle is very neck and neck, very close. I think he's ahead a little bit now. Yeah, so having that legendary commander might maybe made a big difference, or that Scipio skill is really strong. So my Joan of Arc is actually losing. So I'm losing twice now. So this is a 2-0 on Shinchi. River Cross 2. 2 on River Cross, 0 on Shinchi. Wow, my Joan of Arc is getting whooped. Ooh, but it's a close game though, it's a close battle. Maybe we need to figure out what the combo is for the secondary commander. Okay, so we're gonna do another round anyway. I keep losing to him with having a legendary commander. So this time he has a Tomo Gozen Scipio combo, and let's pair him up with, let's do it a little bit fair this time. We're going to do a Joan of Arc. So I've increased Joan of Arc. Actually, I paired him up to be the same level as Scipio, so I increased Joan of Arc's level by 2. So let's try this one out. Actually, let's just delete all that. 12,000 infantry, 12,000 Joan of Arc, and then 6,000 archers. And then let's change this to so he has Tomo Gozen. I don't really have Tomo Gozen, but to be fair, we're gonna use Advanced Commander as the secondary commander. Okay, so let's double check. He has a Scipio Africanus. So the last battle report was last battle report was kind of distracted me there. His Scipio was 33. So I have upgraded my Joan of Arc to 33, and I've added this Great Maneuver. Let's see if it would actually help me out. Alright, so let's start this battle. Let's see who's gonna win. Hopefully Joan of Arc can last and actually win this time. To be, I think maybe I would win this time. We'll see. His health bar has decreased a little bit further than mine. This is interesting. This is a great way to learn how effective your commander is. Yes, this time I am going to win. This is quite fair, I think. I've just given it out with the Advanced Commander as my secondary commander, pairing up with Tomo. Wow, this is interesting. Pretty close game again. Close fight. I'm so curious how to see the Tomo Gozen skills. Maybe my Lancelot skills are going to be a little bit better. As you can see, Joan of Arc keep on casting her first skills, increasing my troops buff. And as you can see, Scipio is casting the... Oh, sorry, that's Tomo casting the attack damage. Yep, I think I won this round. So 2 on River Cross, 1 on Shinchi. I'm calling it a win already because I can tell the health bar is way down. And again, this is the same units, you know, same amount of units. We may just have a little bit of a different into technology. So I guess Joan of Arc with Lancelot wins the battle against Scipio versus Tomo. So this is the 4th round. I scouted his units and we've decided to bring back Cao here. And so we're gonna pair up into a legendary commander with Joan of Arc, and let's see if we can win this time. So again, let me look. 12, 6, 12. Let's set an attack. So yeah, I'm gonna use Minamoto here. So let's clear this out. 12,000 again. 12,000 and 6,000. So let's camp, made sure everything's correct. So alright, there we go, battle started. Epic commander plus legendary commander. So let's see who is going to win this combination with Cao and Scipio and Cao and Joan of Arc and Minamoto. So this is a very controlled environment. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I am gonna win. So this is, wow, this is I can't believe it. I guess that healing factor that Joan of Arc does is really crucial. And again, you know, the technology that he has is, and mine would probably differ, but he has a 1,100,000 power, and I have 1,400,000 power. And I'll show you my technology, and before we end this video, I'm gonna show you to you guys. As you can see, but I haven't really improved on all my technology. We should be pretty close on technologies actually. It shouldn't be far away. So as soon as I put Minamoto, a legendary commander, it kind of changed the game a little bit here. This is quite interesting. I thought I was gonna lose again because I lost the first 2. I guess you can come back from this. We're losing a lot of resources right now by doing this this scrimmage or exhibition. Wow. So we have Joan of Arc by herself and Scipio by himself. There's no secondary commander here. We're going to hit reverse cross here now with my Joan of Arc. Let's go. And let's see who's going to win. We both have our War Frenzy activated. And we're going to look at his talent tree as well later and see where is the difference here. And the battle log as well. As you can see, Joan of Arc has all these buffs. And Scipio here, he is not able to utilize his 3rd and 4th skill. The 3rd skill that Scipio has is the garrison attack, I believe. Let's look into that. So the 3rd skill that he has is the attack in the Governor City. And the 4th skill that he has is going to be able to expand his troops. So we're not utilizing both of these skills. Whereas in Joan of Arc, I'm utilizing all 3 of her skills here in this battle, except for the gathering skill. So therefore, I have a little bit of an advantage here with Joan of Arc. But when we actually have to battle out, like with Scipio having that full capacity of units, it's probably going to be a lot difficult with Joan of Arc. So this is like a controlled battle. We have the same amount of troops. And as you can see, I think Joan of Arc is a little bit ahead of here because of all the buffs that she gives. So I'm just saying is that Joan of Arc is such a great commander because she is able to provide all these buffs. So let's say if Scipio has a partner, if it was Joan of Arc, imagine how much buff that she is going to contribute to that leader attribute path that Scipio would have. So we have Joan of Arc by herself and Scipio by himself. There's no secondary commander here. We're going to hit reverse cross here now with my Joan of Arc. Let's go. And let's see who's going to win. We both have our War Frenzy activated. And we're going to look at his talent tree as well later and see where is the difference here, and the battle log as well. As you can see, Joan of Arc has all these buffs, and Scipio here, he is not able to utilize his third and fourth skill. The third skill that Scipio has is the garrison attack, I believe. Let's look into that. So the third skill that he has is the attack in the governor's city. And the fourth skill that he has is going to be able to expand his troops. So we're not utilizing both of these skills. Whereas in Joan of Arc, I'm utilizing all three of her skills here in this battle, except for the gathering skill. So therefore, I have a little bit of an advantage here with Joan of Arc. But when we actually have to battle out, like with Scipio having that full capacity of units, it's probably going to be a lot difficult with Joan of Arc. So this is like a controlled battle. We have the same amount of troops, and as you can see, I think Joan of Arc is a little bit ahead of here because of all the buffs that she gives. So I'm just saying is that Joan of Arc is such a great commander because she is able to provide all these buffs. So let's say if Scipio has a partner, if it was Joan of Arc, imagine how much buff that she is going to contribute to that leader attribute pad that Scipio would have if he actually has that leader attribute. But even though with that attacker, with that buff that Joan of Arc, it's going to make a lot of difference. And I think I might be winning. It's so close. It's a neck and neck game. It's so close. Let's see who actually wins. It's a very tight battle. It seems that Joan of Arc is going to win just really because of her buffs. Wow. So controlled units with that buffs. Wow. Joan of Arc is the winner in here. So here is the battle report for the first battle. And as you can see, my Joan of Arc and Lohar did not win against the Scipio and Cao Cao combo. I do have a lot of heal. So with the Joan of Arc and Lohar, they healed a lot, but it wasn't enough. Really, that Cao Cao made a lot of difference for this fight. And let's look at just the troop buffs. As you can see, I'm ahead of pretty much everything because of the Joan of Arc buff from the God's Revelation. But I wasn't ahead on the infantry because Scipio, on his Scipio, he actually has the infantry pad completed. So he hasn't even had the archer pad and the cavalry pad completed. If that was the case, he would probably have a better buff for me with everything in here except for the siege units. Here's the second battle report. I have Joan of Arc and Lancelot versus Scipio and Cao Cao. As you can see, there's a huge difference here from the first battle report because of the healing. So the healing actually decreased here, but not by not having Lohar. And actually, let's go to the truth buffs. It will still be the same. As you can see, I still have a hard advantage on cavalry, archery, and siege units compared to the Scipio and Cao Cao, but we still lost. I believe that this Cao Cao really made a difference. This Dragon Rider skill really is making a lot of difference in my ability to make a lot more effective damage to Scipio and Cao Cao. Even though I have a good skill set for Lancelot, it wasn't enough. And remember, we have the same troops, amount of troops and the same amount of combination. Here's the third battle report. I have Joan of Arc and Lancelot against Scipio versus Tomo. Joan of Arc, I increased her level by 2, so it's a little bit of a better matchup with Scipio. And Lancelot here and Tomo, they're both elite commanders, so we have the epic and elite combination, so it's a little bit fair with the same rarity levels. And let's go to the truth buffs. As you can see that, again, the infantry, I am still in a deficit for that one. And as you can see, the archer attack, so with the Scipio and Tomo, the archer attack increased because this Tomo goes in because of her skill right here, the divine bow. But we still won. It's because of Lancelot's skills. As you can see, Tomo goes and actually have this maxed up to this blood sakura, It says increase all the units by 30% in the next attack of the units by 30% in the next 3 seconds. But also we have this Forbidden Love skill and 10% chance to reduce all damage taken by 30% in the next turn. So I'm not diving down into the battle log, but if you can see that this would actually kind of like hinder this skill when this thing is being casted, and this thing is casted as well. And as you can see, this skill damage for Tomoe, does it really matter? Does it really work? But let's look at the active skill of Scipio Africanus. This is his active skill, so it's not really a skill damage, so there's really no benefit out of this from Tomoe having this Beauty in Chaos, because this is going to just increase your skill damage and you are not actually casting any skill damage with Scipio here. We also have to remember that archers are weaker against cavalry units, and we have only like 6,000 archers here, and as you can see that Lancelot has an increase of the attack of the cavalry units by 2%, would probably make a lot of difference in this battle. And also he has an active skill that actually deals damage compared to Scipio's active skill that does not deal any damage, and so as so as Tomoe Gozen's active skill does not cast any damage also, but only increases the attack of the units. Now let's look at the 4th battle report here. So now I have Joan of Arc and Minamoto no Yoshitsune. I keep pronouncing his name incorrectly on my previous videos, so I apologize on that if you guys have heard me said his name incorrectly. So I've been getting called out a lot now, the way I pronounce some of the names here and the words that I do, which is fine because you guys are the one listening to my voice and you guys are probably getting annoyed by me saying a lot of things incorrectly, but correct me if I do that again, because I want to keep improving, and this is a learning process for me as well. But okay, so let's get into this detailed here. So I have Joan of Arc and Minamoto against Scipio and Cao Cao. As you can see, I won in this battle. Again, same troop composition. Let's go to the troop buffs. And here you can see I have a little bit of a slight advantage on Cao Cao because my Minamoto actually has a higher skill level than Cao Cao. But we have the same active skill level, so level 2 here, and my active skill is also level 2. So just by looking at the level, maybe we can negate that for now. And look at the cavalry, the Tiger Knights passive skill compared to this Trial of Kuramadera. And as you can see here, this is only level 1 and increases the 10% attack, and compared to my attack increased by 14% at level 3. I have a little bit better, so what, about 4% increase here. That would probably made a little bit of a difference on this win. And also Minamoto's active skill actually would hurt this Scipio and Cao Cao by casting his skill here. This is actually a damage compared to this active skill that Cao Cao has that just decreases the attack by 25% and the marching speed by 6%, which that marching speed does not play in a role here in this battle. So that's something that we need to consider. And again, I want to remind you guys, so the Scipio, he is not able to utilize all his skills in this battle also because we're not able to use this genuine aristocracy and this conqueror of Africa. So consider that in this battle why Joan of Arc and Minamoto won. It's a little bit of a mismatch when they're battling in the wild. This is the 4th battle report. So Joan of Arc by herself and Scipio by himself. And as you can see, Joan of Arc had won this battle. So let's go to the troop buffs. And let's look at the buffs here. As you can see, my infantry attack was higher than Scipio, which is kind of odd. I'm still baffled on why it would be higher here, because this God's Revelation doesn't increase the attack of infantry units, only increases the health by 20%. So I'm kind of baffled here on why. If you guys could figure that out for me, let me know in the comments below. So we still won here because the way I view this is that Scipio is not utilizing 2 of his skills compared to Joan of Arc utilizing 3 of her skills in here. And Scipio is actually, so if Scipio is using all his skills here, it would not be an easy fight for Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc would probably lose in a maximum troop capacity, because Scipio would have a lot more troops to bring into the battle. But as you can see, in a controlled game, Joan of Arc would have won in a controlled environment. So this is a great just like information for everyone, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this video. And make sure to check out my official Discord channel. It's gonna be on the link below. And also, if you want to check me out on Instagram, you guys could follow me there. It's Shinchi42. And also on Facebook, I have a Facebook page now. It's called Shinchi42 as well. So make sure to check those out. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. And keep sharing this video. Maybe it can help somebody else. And I'm really appreciative for everyone because the channel has been growing really well. So let's keep this channel growing, and I really do appreciate everyone watching my videos. And thank you for the support from the beginning, and I'll definitely see you guys again, right? Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your opinion, and make sure don't forget to like, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.